Hi everyone, my name is Debs and this is Silver Violet Flame. We are going to do another dowsing rod session. This time it is Ask Anything. So I have topics here that have been sent in and it's just a mix and I hope you enjoy. First of all, a few housekeeping notes. Anything medical, please consult your doctor. Do not act on what comes through the dowsing rods. This is for entertainment purposes only. Sometimes the messages that come through, I find it hard myself to believe them, but that's what the Spirit wants us to do. They want us to discern for ourselves how we move forward, and energy changes all the time. So please take everything that comes through the rods with a pinch of salt. Also, my uncovering your energetic blocks sessions are still up. And thank you so much for those of you that have been ordering. I'm really enjoying doing them. And I hope they're helping. And the normal dowsing rod Q&As for private sessions are still up as well. I have a new link and it is a Ko-fi link, and I have my current offers in that just to make it easier for you to go in and select them at that price. Okay. So with all that being said, let's begin. Could I have a yes, please? Thank you. Could I have a no, please? Thank you. Is my divine team here? Yes, thank you. Is Eric, my guide, here? He's always to the left, so he's pointing to the left. Thank you so much, Eric. Is Adrian here? Another one of my guides, standing behind me. Yes, thank you. Adrian, you gave me a hug earlier on through the dowsing rods. Would you like to do a bit of showing off and show all our viewers how you give me a hug through the dowsing rods? Would you be happy to do that for me? Yes. Okay, go ahead and do that, please, Adrian. Thank you so much, Adrian. That's lovely. Bring the rods back, please. Thank you. Very clever. So who has come here to assist? Adrian, will you be assisting? No, thank you. Adrian is currently working on my energy, so that's why I made reference to him. Will we be working with an ascended master? Yes. Will we be working with archangels as well? Yes. Will we be working with Archangel Michael in particular? No. Will we be working with Archangel Raphael? No. Will we be working with Spirit? I feel like there's a lot here around me. Will we be working with Spirit? The energy of Spirit? Yes. That's great. Thank you so much. Okay, so we'll begin. First question. Are people with Down syndrome angels in human form? Yes, thank you. Is there a reason why we forget who we are while on earth as a soul? Yes. Is that because the physical limits of the body couldn't contain the whole of the soul, and that's why we forget? Yes, thank you. If there were no physical limits, would we remember more then? Would we be actually allowed? Yes. Is that allowing just from ourselves? Yes, so would it be fair to say that there's no actual allowing in spirit? Yes, thank you. Is a feather a message from a spirit when we see a feather coming down, or we see the feathers and it feels like it's spirit? Yes, thank you. Are repeated numbers seen as a message from spirit? Yes, thank you. Can our past loved ones stand beside us even if we do not invite them at certain times? No. Okay. Is that because they're respecting our privacy? Yes, thank you. Can women release trauma through period blood? Yes, thank you. Does this happen automatically every month? No. Okay. Can a baby in a womb carry trauma the mother felt during gestation? Yes, thank you. Did I carry trauma from my mother? Because I know she had a traumatic birth. Did I carry trauma from her gestation period? Yes, thank you. Um, is this where ancestral healing can come in to be processed when we're in the womb? Yes, thank you. Is love the highest vibration? Yes, thank you. Do all moms have a mothering instinct? No. Thank you. Does that mean that they shouldn't be mothers? No, thank you. Can you live a spiritual life without meditating? Yes, thank you. Um, can you live a spiritual life while adhering to a religion? Yes, thank you. Does simply standing by running rivers actually have a benefit to our health? Yes, thank you. Are one of those benefits grounding? Yes, thank you. Can you also receive a clearing if you ask when you're standing beside running water? Yes, thank you. Does red 40 dye cause depression or anxiety? Yes, thank you. Is red 40 dye bad for you to consume? Yes, thank you. Is aspartame carcinogenic? Yes, thank you. Is it okay to have aspartame in small doses without it being carcinogenic? Yes. Would it be fair to say, Spirit, that people who consume a lot of aspartame in their food would have a higher risk of cancer? Yes, thank you. Do our spirit guides and angels ever get upset with us? No, thank you. Did Seth, via Jane Roberts, deliver messages to us that are relevant for today? Yes, thank you. Is time as we know it today in 2024 faster because we are amidst a timeline shift with New Earth rising? Yes, thank you. Is that why there are more ET sightings? Yes, thank you. Would it be fair to say the ETs have always been here and we just haven't been able to see them before? Yes, thank you. Do we always end up where we need to be? Yes, thank you. That's good to know. So is it true that there are no mistakes? That's a bit of a yes and a no. So let's just clarify that. In a spiritual sense, is it true that there are no mistakes? Yes, thank you. Do we all have an exit point? For instance, can we choose to pass on earlier than the date we signed up for? Yes, thank you. And are these exit points, are they classed sometimes as people who want to commit suicide? Yes, thank you. Can some souls come here to experience suicide? Yes, and at the same time, could some souls come here to try and overcome a pattern of committing suicide from past lives? Yes, thank you, that makes sense. Are energetic imprints real? Yes, thank you. Can energetic imprints form when something evil happens? Yes, thank you. Can energetic imprints form when something miraculous happens? Yes. So would Lourdes be a good example of an energetic imprint that would be of a pure nature? Yes, thank you. The Idaho 4 house was demolished. Is there still an energetic imprint there? Yes, thank you. Is it important to cleanse the energy we live in? Yes, thank you. Can we do this simply by just opening a window? Yes. Does it sometimes take a bit more than just opening a window if you're working with energy and clearing energy for people? Yes, thank you. Do we end up where we want to be? Again, that's a yes or a no. So would it all depend on the circumstances? Yes, thank you. Is the moon organic in nature? Yes, thank you. Do archangels like to joke around? Yes, thank you. Does spirit love to laugh? Yes, thank you. Does spirit feel when we take life too seriously down here? Do they feel a heaviness? Yes, thank you. So would it be fair to say that spirit thrives when we thrive? Yes, thank you. Does everyone have a purpose in life? Yes, thank you. Is living a life in which we as a human are closest to our higher selves mean we are self-realized? Yes. Is my son Luke one of these souls? Yes, thank you. Can I ask my guardian angel to light a candle so I know they are here? Yes, thank you. Does that mean that the candle will light by itself? Yes, thank you. Can vortexes like in Sedona heal you? Yes, thank you. Would you need to set the intention for the vortex to heal you first? Be like that's a yes and a no. So would it be fair to say that in some people's subconscious mind, they might have they might have come here to go to Sedona and get the healing that they're supposed to get? Yes, thank you. Are there beings who live in the center of the earth? Yes, thank you. Do the Lemurians live in the center of the earth? No, thank you. Are there beings living underground in Sedona? No answer. Did I see myself as a tall Lemurian lady on my retreat in Brazil? Yes, thank you. Would that be classed as a déjà vu? Yes, thank you for that validation. Is the Quran in the modern era the same as the Quran in the era at the Prophet Muhammad, of the Prophet Muhammad? Yes, thank you. Can we say that the Quran is an emotional revelation? Yes, thank you. Will sectarianism ever cease in Northern Ireland? No answer. Does that all depend on how energy shifts here? No answer. I'm very tight-lipped about that. Let's see. Interesting. Is romantic love real? Yes, thank you. Is it true that low-dose naltrexone can cure cancer? Yes. Are palmistry predictions true? Yes, thank you. Would that depend on whoever's doing the palmistry prediction? Yes, yes and no. We're getting that there. Thank you. Did Jesus marry Mary Magdalene? Yes, thank you. Did they have children? Yes, thank you. And did they live in France? Yes, thank you. Is grandmother Anna the grandmother of Jesus? Is she one of my guides? Yes, thank you. Was Mary, the mother of Jesus, a virgin? Yes, thank you. Do vampires still exist today? Yes, thank you. Is Jesus the most loving of all the ascended masters? No. Is that because there is no comparison in spirit? Yes, thank you. Is it undecided whether we will enter the golden age? Yes, thank you. So does free will play into that? Yes, thank you. Is humanity more open now, percentage-wise, to disclosure? Yes, thank you. Would that be around 70%? Yes, I read that. That's quite this surprising figure. Does changing your name legally really change the course of your life? Yes, thank you. So if you don't change your name back when you divorce, do you bring a carry-on type energy from the unhealthy marriage? Yes, thank you. Um, if we bring awareness to that and tell spirit that we want to cut cords from that energy, can we disconnect from that unhealthy energy then? Yes, thank you. Does Elizabeth April remotely view and physically see places and people accurately? Yes, thank you. Does Liz Cross remote view accurately all of the time? No answer. Quite tight-lipped on that one. Can a person with remote viewing capabilities use this on places and objects? Yes. Is that because everything has a consciousness? Yes, thank you. Is a tingling feeling on the left-hand side of your head a spirit or loved one making a connection? Yes, thank you. Can anyone who wishes to do so develop their psychic senses? Yes, thank you. Is Muhammad the Prophet now living in the highest dimension? Yes, thank you. Is that the 12th dimension? Yes, thank you. Has Saint Germain had the most lifetimes on earth compared to all of the Ascended Masters? No, thank you. Is Archangel Metatron an overseer of all the archangels? No answer. Would it be fair to say that all of the archangels look out for each other? Yes, thank you. Is everything made up of sacred geometry? Yes, thank you. Is putting sacred geometry on your devices a good thing to do? Yes, thank you. Is that because it stops the negative ions going into your system? Yes, thank you. Do some souls travel to this grid in dream time to enforce it? I think that means the sacred geometry grid that's around the earth. Do some souls travel there to enforce it? No answer. Would the souls travel there in dream time if that was the case? Yes, thank you. Is there a different grid being built around the earth at this time? Yes, thank you. Is that because of the new earth? Yes, thank you. Do astral travellers, is it dangerous for astral travellers to travel without putting on protection? Yes. Um, by putting on a Maracaba, would that protect the astral traveller? Yes, thank you. Does Jesus live in the 12th dimension? Yes. And would it be fair to say that when Jesus comes and visits souls here on earth, that he would have to lower his vibration for us to actually feel him? Yes, thank you. Would that be the same for all spirits to a certain degree? Yes, thank you. Is the heart a vortex? Yes, thank you. Was J.K. Rowling existing in an alternate universe when she was writing Harry Potter? Yes, thank you. Are some souls more valuable than others? No, thank you. Are fate and destiny the same thing? Yes, thank you. Do good people get hurt because of past life traumas, even though they were good in the present life? Yes, thank you. Does this tie in with karma, how karma works? Yes, thank you. Is Liam Payne at peace since he passed over? No answer. Is Liam Payne still processing what happened to him in spirit? No answer. Is Liam Payne crossed over, as in fully to the other side? No answer giving us anything for Liam Payne. It's funny, I tried to read on Liam Payne before and they weren't giving me anything, so I don't know what that's all about. Next question is tied in with it. Are there many hidden factors that contribute to Liam Payne's death that will be uncovered? Yes, thank you. Is that why I didn't get answers to the previous questions I asked about Liam Payne? Yes, thank you. Let me just expound on that a bit. There is a psychic that I sometimes follow, and she done a reading on Liam Payne. Well, she just tuned into his energy and she got psychically attacked. Is that because she witnessed a lot of things that she wasn't ready to see? Yes, thank you. Were there those some of those things to do with sexual abuse? Yes, thank you. And did she receive psychic attack because she went into fear? Yes, thank you. And did she have preparation, protection on her before she went in to do the energy reading? No. Okay, thank you. Is she okay now? Is her energy cleared? Yes, thank you. Would it be advisable for me to go and do a reading for everyone here through the dowsing rods for Liam Payne? Yes. And will there be some questions that will be a no answer? Yes. Will you be able to give our viewers some clarity on what actually happened to Liam Payne? Yes. Thank you. Alright, so that's what I've got for you today, guys. Thank you so much. I have an interesting one coming up next. It's about NDEs, predictions from NDEs about 2025. So I've gathered a lot of questions from watching these NDEs, and hopefully we'll get some answers. So set your bell for that. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. It really helps my channel grow, and I'll see you next time. Bye.